Good morning. So, having blood pressure issues again. And I don't think it's hydration because I drank water the entire night. At least I thought I drank enough. Maybe I didn't. I don't know. But I'm at the point where, like, after today's reading, I have to do something. If it gets any lower, then I'm going to have to break the fast. Like, if it goes under 80, then that's when I'm supposed to refeed. And I really don't want to do that. I don't want to break it early. So I started Googling options, and it seems like one of the better ways to make it higher, because I never envisioned having this problem. You know, I always had higher blood pressure, not medium, not low. It was always high blood pressure, you know, relatively speaking. Like whenever I would, in the hospital, whenever I would do my blood pressure, I would get Zen, and it would bring it down to a normal range, or like slightly elevated. It would bring it back to a very safe level. But if I was like up and about and moving, it would naturally be on a higher end. So measuring it every day like this, I've seen it consistently drop to the safe level, just passively. And that was great. I was like, okay, I fixed my blood pressure. That's amazing. But then it kept on falling. So now I'm at this point where like I have to make it higher. I have to find a way to raise my blood pressure. And the only way that I think I can do that is caffeine. And if you know me at all, then you know that I quit caffeine like a year ago. One of the best decisions I ever made. I felt fantastic not needing anything to wake up and not being like chemically addicted to anything. But it seems like that's the best way to manage this. So for the first time in a year, I am drinking coffee. It's black. It's like some vanilla caramel bullshit, but it's 0 calories still, so it's not going to break the fast. It might affect my body stronger than it used to because I haven't drank caffeine in so long. But it seems like this is the best course of action because I've been taking electrolytes consistently, and it raises it after I ingest, but right when I wake up, my body's still depleted. It could be because I have to like get up and go to the bathroom a million times every night. So like I'm flushing the electrolytes like multiple times before I wake up. But with that kind of like bodily effect, I have to watch it. And I'm really not enjoying the idea of like having to quit early. That would really upset me. I'm so close, you know? I'm so close. So, anyway, that's the update. Again, where our body seems to be following the pattern where it's like holding today. The change between yesterday and today was almost nothing. And my body started doing this thing where it's like we hold on to everything, hold on to everything, hold on to everything, whoosh. So if the pattern holds, then in a couple days we'll see another big like half body fat percentage change. But this like it smells really good, man. Even though it's black, it smells like vanilla caramel. And like when I got the pot out after I made it, I just sat there and smelled it for a minute, and I'm probably going to continue to do that. It smells like really good. Ooh. So, I don't know. I feel like having a medical reason to like try the caffeine out again is probably the best reason I could think of. But unlike alcohol, which that was my first big experiment in self control, right? When I started drinking beers at trivia again, not again, but in the first place, it was kind of like, can I drink alcohol without it being a problem, without it being a thing, without it being something that I need to do, you know? And I proved to myself that I could. I could take it in or take it out of my weekly routine without wanting it to be there more often, without needing to get it, without like any dependencies or needs whatsoever. I think I could probably stop and not have a problem at all. It's been probably over a month since I've drank. And that says to me that I fixed it. I solved it. I balanced the desire. I healed the problems that were making me want to abuse the substance. And that got rid of the rubber band effect. Without that, the desire to drink hasn't been there. And similarly, caffeine was what got me through most of the time, because at work I would perform at superhuman levels every single time. But I did that through massively elevated energy levels through caffeine. We're talking like 10, 12 shots a day of espresso. And that's how I maintained my superhuman status. That's how I got everything done. And quitting caffeine was a huge change for my body. I never want to go through that kind of withdrawal again. That was terrible. So, maybe this is Spirit's way of testing us in that regard. Can we drink caffeine for the blood pressure until we don't need it anymore and then be done without developing a dependency? I think my plan is to measure the blood pressure, and if it's low, then I will drink a coffee. And if it's not low, there won't be a reason to. There was one day in the data where it shot back up to what was normal levels for me from the beginning. Like, it went from normal levels or below level to what my standard was for one day, and then it shot back down. I'm not sure what the rhyme or reason is necessarily, but that says to me that it is possible that I will wake up some days. It is possible that I will wake up some days and not need it. It's been a little while to cool. It's actually pretty good. Maybe it's my coffee tasting history. But like, you definitely do pick up on the vanilla and the caramel notes. And like, I never minded black coffee. I was always a French press kind of guy. A little bougie. But I never really minded black coffee, like nothing in it. Unless it was like super, super strong, intense stuff. Like espresso roast or French roast, that was a little intense for me. Black. But it's kind of weird to be pairing it with like electrolytes, which is basically salt water. Potassium, magnesium, sodium. Either way, salty coffee's not a good look. I don't care what anybody says about sea salt, caramel, whatever the fuck. It's not a vibe. Not in coffee. So, wish me luck. Cross your fingers for me that this blood pressure thing just sorts itself out with a little caffeine. I know I can do this. I know I can. My agreement was that I would do it safely, though. Where's the line between determination and stubbornness? We'll be careful. But we'll do everything we can to stay on track first. Maybe I'll have to still consider other methods for keeping the blood rate up, the blood pressure up. We got this. Stay inspired, y'all.